It's the world's #1 crop in front of tobacco, corn and all vegetables combined. Many people use it as a religious or spiritual right. Many people use it for recreation or for medicinal reasons. Today over 10 million Britons confess to trying cannabis, with 2 million sparking each month. If we compare these figures with that of 20 years ago, the numbers have more than tripled. However, there's a lot of controversy over this drug. First of all, there's nowhere in the world it's been completely legalised. Many people believe that in the motherland, Amsterdam and Jamaica, it has been completely legalised, but it's only been decriminalised along with Spain and 15 other countries. Lastly, if we look at America, many states you can be jailed for the smallest possession, where in many other states decriminalisation for medicinal use has been prohibited.
I don't see too many problems with it. I have friends who smoke marijuana. It's not, I don't know, I guess there's like a difference between casually doing it and like doing it to a point where you feel like it would make you happier to always be doing it or something, because if you rely on it.
There's been a lot of ongoing studies into marijuana to the harmful effects it causes to the human body. But these studies have also shown that there's a lot of medical properties in marijuana as well. The 4 main chemicals in marijuana are, and the effects these cause to the human body are. However, these studies have shown there's a very fine balance of these chemicals that is not harmful to the human body, and that weed with more THC and less CBD can equal more mental health problems. However, these studies have also shown that with the correct balance of these chemicals can result in pain relief, increase of appetite, reduction in muscle spasms, stress relief, etc. and can help people and patients suffering from multiple sclerosis, cancer, AIDS, HIV, severe arthritis, epilepsy and spinal cord injury. And the reason these chemicals are so responsive to the human body is that THC and CBD receptors are abundant in the human body and brain.
I don't object to people smoking cannabis. I think it should probably be legal. Although I don't really mind it that much, and I wouldn't really be bothered if I wanted to. Really.
Today, drug dealers are now modifying the marijuana, disrupting this fine balance of chemicals to have more THC and less CBD, all because it makes it look more appealing to sell and provides a greater high for the customer. On top of that, drug dealers are now putting additives into their marijuana such as chalk, crushed glass, sugar, in some cases lead have been found. In Germany, 29 users were found with lead intoxication from their marijuana, all in search of greater profit. This is all because it adds weight and makes the marijuana look a higher grade. By doing this shows that these people have no concern for others' health, just a lining in their pocket, and by doing this seriously puts others' health at risk. For the many people that smoke it would take nothing to do with these types of people, but due to the current status of marijuana, they have no exception except not to smoke it. But as we've seen, there are medical properties in marijuana that can result in pain relief and etc., which medical drugs over the counter just cannot do.
I think if we legalise it, it'll lower the crime.
The government is spending millions of pounds of the taxpayers' money fighting this drug ring, putting people in jail for possession and distribution. In 2007 alone, 160,000 people in the UK received a criminal conviction for marijuana. But they're losing this battle. A professor of the British Medical Journal suggested it should be licensed like cigarettes and alcohol, as banning has not worked. By doing this in our country, first of all, we put all marijuana drug dealers out of business. It would also free up millions of pounds of the taxpayers' money for a completely different cause. Also, the government would be able to tax this crop, which could bring them millions of pounds in a year. Some estimate the weed industry could be anywhere between 10 and 20 million pounds a year. They could also control this THC and CBD balance, which is looking like it's the greatest threat from smoking marijuana. Lastly, if we look at Portugal, Portugal has decriminalised all drugs. Ever since, surprisingly to the world, all drug related crimes, incidents and deaths have fell.